up, everybody? This is Mr. Second Passport. Today we're going to cover 3 ways that doing Airbnb or making money through Airbnb is way different compared from the US to a place in Latin America like Ecuador. Now, I have rentals in both countries right now, and I can tell you it's a huge difference doing Airbnb down here versus up there. Down here in South America, obviously, number one, the costs are a lot lower, right? For pretty much everything. If you want to lease to sublease in a place like Ecuador, obviously it's much cheaper. As you know, I have one unit that I rent by the month for $160 that I've showed on this channel that I rent by the night on Airbnb in the $40 to $50 to $60 range. So obviously it's pretty good, but obviously costs are a lot lower. Utilities are much lower, and especially cleaning fees, right? For us small guys who maybe just have a couple units we're trying to make a living from, in the States, I pay my cleaners anywhere from $100 to $200 to $220 for a 2-3 hour clean in between guests. But down here in Ecuador, I pay $15 to be precise for that same hour or 2 hour clean, right? Even internet fees are way lower in a place like Ecuador, where you'd be probably paying about $28 a month. Whereas in the States, an AT&T bill, for one I pay $55, and for another out west in Montana, I pay $75 a month, because there's just no other options. Second big difference is obviously the revenue. The amount you can charge per night is much less in Ecuador, and the occupancy is less as well, right? So, you kind of have to fight to stay booked all the time. Whereas in the US, the occupancy and the nightly rates are higher, and it's better. So it's a little bit of a trade-off, but for certainly if you're looking for less risk, I would say Ecuador is definitely the less risk option. Number 3 thing is probably something you don't have to worry too much about in the U.S., but you have to worry a little bit more about in a place like Ecuador. Is safety. You can't just lease a standalone house and then plan to Airbnb it, because chances are if it's empty for large amounts of time at a time, then the place could get robbed, right? So something to think about. These are 3 big differences between Airbnb in the States versus South America. I'm Mr. Second Passport. If you like this, don't forget to subscribe and the like button below. Take care.